The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Fine play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's caught. It's Jones. Knocked off his feet.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He offside.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get it up for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And they may have caught the defense snapping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set it down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
To the ground, he's got it again. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One running back in the backfield.
Come on, 6'5". Hey, bro, stop
they
tackling
knock
my
him
knees,
down,
bro.
but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Why you trying to hit my knees?
Some rivalry sports in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea. We need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Smashes it with the stiff arm. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I like the play call because when you get in the red zone, you get more man-to-man. The field shrinks. What do? Put a guy in motion, good timing, get it to him. And how about the receivers on the outside blocking up their guys, and he takes it all the way in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Durham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference. They played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet up.
Yeah, and the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on them.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the wide out. What a play by the defense.
The linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you can see sitting back in cover 2, understanding I got to get my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
Thank you. Thank you. If that don't bother me, who got it? Start cussing out.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
They should have put the real story over. Should have said.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
I was thinking, boy, that's why I married it, dude.
It's a draw.
Oh, come on.
He's not going to make it. What a job by his defense to stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
I'm the special team.
It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the run.
Bro, I'm trying to come to TV.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him in.
That don't count, bro. I was trying to turn the TV on.
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On to attempt the try.
That don't count, bro. I'm trying to.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown.
Bro, I'm trying to. Bro, I look up, bro. Hey, I look up, bro. I see that nigga turn the corner, bro. I said, hey. Bro, what? All right, Pee Wee. They say the screen ain't working, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
You ain't even blocked no punch yet. Yes, you do. You ain't no special team king.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Turning it on.
That's a good
Good
block.
call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive lineman the hog molly. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals, and the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Bro, why are you saying that?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Green. Buys a little time with his feet. Caught behind the line, it's Green. On the move to the 30. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow, man.
No matter how many times they tell you to look through it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I'm saying, bro, why you won't? Bro, what a straight thing.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to him on the ground.
Hey, let's see. Them boys ain't Ain't that thing strength and condition coach go to Texas A&M and take that for 2 years?
No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now they're trying to get things back on track. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Yes, sir.
And they missed the connection here on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that completion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
It is, bro.
He'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Russell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Searching for
Yep.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Snyder would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd
Bro, you don't say no
signal
when the two-split
Red
happen, bro.
Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
You don't say no when the two-split happen.
The
Nah, all of a sudden,
Razorbacks kept this drive
right,
moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Wanna get a...
They're testing the right side here. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the first half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good first half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game. And I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing. And how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
offense put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Going over the top. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one.
On the direct snap, it's Durham. There he goes. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47. A big run there. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Your hand, bro.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
I called the time out too. Get on the ball.
Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10.
Hey, y'all, we ain't had to throw the ball on these puss-ass niggas.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Washington. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter,
Want me to take some out?
try to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Bully ball.
Oh, boy.
3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Going for the marker on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
Well, if I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Oh, shit, come on.
Off the boot.
Oh, no, my connection. Come on, man. Come on.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
What is that supposed to do with that?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well.
Boom, boom, boom,
He
boom,
is
boom,
going
boom.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Kick the field goal, nigga.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Kick it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
The official says no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
Yes,
a lot of
ma'am.
times we don't
Right
focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive
Get out of there.
Oh, there's an out.
Come on, Rodney. I know you slow, Rodney. I know you slow, but just finish for me, baby. Just finish.
Finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Just finish for me,
Now
Rodney.
they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a
Finish
factor
for me, Rodney.
momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played.
Oh, Larry, what you doing, Larry?
Be who they are and stay
What you
consistent.
doing, Larry?
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Sure hands, it's Brown. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and
Hey,
accuracy,
I don't
man.
want
And some
nothing
of it,
missing.
it's not
I want to be able to
coachable.
carry
And I
ACL
think
home.
back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one, 3rd and long. They dialed up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Calls his own number. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Man, don't do what I think you do.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's
this
going to call a
nigga here
timeout.
so weird, boy.
And the Razorbacks will
This
call
nigga
on
right
their
here so
punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We reach the brink. Arkansas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period.
You don't need to turn up.
On the run, it's Durham.
Oh, come on,
Breaks
man.
into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. 10.
Hope, you can't stop
And
him.
he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did, Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Dropping back, it's Green.
You pick it right over you.
He's got it down the middle.
You take the punch.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. Better get first down.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Sure.
Leaves it with the running back. Fighting
off the defender.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Hey, 81.
The Razorbacks will go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Unloads it downfield.
Throw the flag!
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Yes, sir.
After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Turning it on. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play. They found that.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Watch the run.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screenplay, make the tackle. Now it's setting up 4th down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Goddamn Tyler Lockett over there, y'all. Hey, don't drop no ball.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Ah, Tony, bro, he wouldn't let me get off. He wouldn't let me get off.
of what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Tackle make.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. Oh, he's got some space. Hits him with a stiff arm. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost
We took advantage of
yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop.
What do them push up? I'm doing them with you.
I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fucked up too.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier.
Boom!
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. LSU quick to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. There.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, come on.
And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run.
Come on, man.
And the pass interference
Hey, we just being
penalty
physical at the top of the route,
wiping
EA.
out the turnover.
That's all that was.
So after the flag, a
just
first
being
set of
physical at
downs
the top
for
of the route,
offense. It's
EA.
First and 10.
Says who?
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Inside the 35.
Coach, I ain't do my exercise.
This offense with a big play. They'll mark it at the 33.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires it.
Come on, man.
And he throws another interception. His third of the night. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw
Niggas ain't
the big
good,
INT,
man.
and that might seal their fate.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Really good effort on that.
That's
one.
more
Work his
ACS on
way
too.
up to the 42.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Can't get him to the ground.
And I think the offensive coordinator will be a little frustrated at that play because obviously it didn't go anywhere, and that's fine if you don't get any yardage, but we're under 2 minutes. You know, we've got the lead. We want that clock to be our friend and to tick. Running out of bounds, stopping it, really keeping this defense in the football game.
They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? Fourth down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, David.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on
See
an
the ball,
offensive
get
2-minute
ball.
drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to
See
move
ball,
the chains.
get ball.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Green.
You see ball, get the ball. Nigga, y'all ain't been getting the ball.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now in the way they're getting. They fake it, goes to the tight end.
Ah, I'm in there.
He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic.
Man, that's what they do on bad, do they not do that on bad? Man, I do that every time.
Start this drive from their own 33.
Man, do they not do that on bad?
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Right down the middle. It's complete. And they'll pick
I
up
want
the
a
first
Joe
down
Theismann
and mark it
nigga,
at the
man.
47.
Damn, but put that on the
Clock
game.
running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Battle for the golden boot belongs to the state at the top of the boot. As Arkansas takes
It's
down
pure
LSU.
domination, nigga.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Pure
For David
domination,
Pollack and
nigga.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Pure domination. Pure domination. You better shut up. That's what you better do. That's what you better do. JT coming. JT coming. He said, I need a running quarterback. My quarterback only had 3 yards rushing. My QB only had 3. Say something tight about that tonight. I'm like, bro, have some guts, bitch. Look at you, bro. You wasting your 20s. Oh, what to say, boy? You right. I want to slap herself, bro. What's wrong with me? When she say that, boy, I'ma haul off in Roy Jones Jr. fight night. Hook tight ass, you say that. What to say, bruh? I see the bigger picture. Man, what bigger picture? I ain't showed you nothing. Hey, bro, we learned something about LSU, bro. You niggas ain't physical. You niggas talking about he picked this for Nets defense. Pick this for Nets defense.
Along the mighty Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
That wing stop I had, bro. I don't like wing stop.
Get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I don't know what they be doing with these fries.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of bounds at...
I thought you were about to say, Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my bitch's number, it get a click every time. Boy, I keep having these night sweats. What I'm gonna think? Yeah, bro, I don't believe you, bro. Why for I listen to you? I ain't gotta listen to you, bro. Cause you ain't listen to me. Mr. Sexy Bitch Man. Yeah, Brooklyn, shut up. There's something wrong with my bitch. Who? Hurricane Chris can go jump off the deepest bridge. Bro, tell Brooklyn, but don't act like she ain't gonna never poop. I want one random regular nigga to find it attractive. Come poot on me. Well, I'll beat a nigga ass. What else you would do? Well, I'll eat a nigga ass. What else you would do? Come on, bro.
Before a productive job by the return team. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Bring in the heat. Extends the play. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him.
Ooh, I'm doing it. I ran still like I'm sliding home.
Spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
It's loud in here.
To the air, it's Nussmeier.
Oh, come on, EA. I'm not doing that.
There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm.
both number two. Come here. You gonna get y'all both on some agility drills.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Leaves it with the back.
Yep.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yep.
They're trying to run the football.
You can't take our game playing.
Inside and try to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left.
Singletary. Really?
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the
Yeah,
football.
watch the motion. Watch the motion.
Coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he
Boy, I tried to come through and boom his head off.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this
stop
opening
getting
drive.
ahead of yourself, Coach.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house with the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running back searching for a hole.
Come on, man.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Showing off yards. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They go to the ground. Tough slanting in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on, man!
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to...
Breaks into the open. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play and they pick up a big game.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nope.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
T unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I don't care what you believe.
Coming out with it, it's Stevens. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I'm glad this shit over with. I do like to make you dick.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good surge up front.
Look. See how fast we got up, bro?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
You get the up part of my thigh.
Defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down.
Turning it on!
Ah, come on, man.
Keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
It's so hard to defend both. You know that. What's coverage do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to pass. It's Green. Grabbed in the middle. And he'll run to the 34.
Well, I'm looking at Wee Wee, bro. I done threw it to the wrong nigga. I'm going to throw it to one of my
Catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little...
Hey, I'm going to throw it to one of the slants, bro. I'm looking
The Razorbacks will have it first.
Oh, boy.
Quarterback will keep it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Find his tight end. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
That motherfucker wanted me to miss.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Most players kicked in the back of the head.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Got my dick.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders.
Watch the motion
Touchdowns on
coming.
each of the first 2 drives, and they'll
Motion
try to
coming.
make it 3 for 3. In the backfield, it's Durham. And how about the efficiency on that? We're going to bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back
Like,
is
with
not
the
only
breakdown,
can he
the open
tackle,
field shit
he's
gotta be-
also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. That
Hey,
is
way
a
to
big
roll.
win
Look at my
for
brother.
this
Get
defense
up.
as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier.
Ooh!
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was
Got it.
critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Game ain't the same. I remember the days
The
that
Hogs send that offense
shot.
back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
You a ball player.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
That nigga ever lose you, it's over for him. I'm talking about no, so.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, running back on the move. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Boy.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
I'll grab the mic on the nigga, too.
And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself.
That's all we want.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the back. Tough sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Way down on Tony. No.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield. It's Green. Shoots it to the left. Found the spot in the defense. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And on 3rd down, they find a way to get the ball in the back end space and move the chain.
And that's a play the defender would like to have back. They like to think that they can cover running backs on these types of angle routes, but they're just not good enough on coverage. And that allowed the offense to convert that 3rd down.
A first down run on the doorstep.
I like that tackle right there.
Touchdown,
Oh, hit the corn. Boy, we bumping dicks. I'm doing it with him, but we bumping dicks. We have the corn on. No?
It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a
got
field goal
it,
game.
right.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they come further into that lead.
bro, we picked that. Hey,
The quarterback made a
make
good,
that.
accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10.
Boom.
Couldn't
Here we
find a way
go.
to create that broken
Elbow
field
with
as
him.
he
Elbow
stopped
with
at
him.
the 25.
Let's go.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Durham.
Yes,
Runs ahead
sir.
and powers his way for 3
Yeah.
yards out to the
Get him
30.
again. You know, he ain't the bulldog.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again.
Let him come
Pushes
down the
ahead
top.
for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Let's see what you got. Hey, he You can't call him a timeout.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
I play quarterback too.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Got it on the outside, it's Brown.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
Sure.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Durham. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Looking for a crease. It's Durham. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the
Oh,
option.
come on.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about.
Give me that.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Green. Lost one deep down the right side.
Yeah, but y'all gotta let me dump those.
And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the 1st half's winding down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under 5.
Oh,
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this.
He'll take a shot.
Come on, EA.
LSU.
That fucking
They
wheel
won
route
it
ain't like
all,
that.
and that is exactly what they got.
And they trust
Nigga
their
run a
QB to
99.
execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers. And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop
I'm
at
gonna keep
the
the bag
19.
all the way back, bro.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Bro, why I gotta be a phone?
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Scanning the field, it's Green.
Why, man?
They're dealing with a second and long. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back to pass on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds.
I'll be punting like that. So you like I'll be punting like that?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
What you doing, DP?
On the run, it's Dura. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Toss.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And
A little bit
what a
Danny.
big third down stop by this defense.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wow, my God.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown LSU. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back-and-forth going, Jesse. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting...
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that's a big shot, that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he scoots his way to the first down.
You can do your deep shot. I can do that.
The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
I'm running the ball.
A lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option. The give. Bust through behind his pad.
Down.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and Coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop clicking on. Y'all gonna make me tackle it. Y'all know who's coming with.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And
Bro.
we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beaten me. He's priority number 1. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Watch the run coming.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This crowd bringing serious noise on this huge 4th down play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Dropping back, it's Green. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires on the move. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
Get out of there. Get out of
Got some
there.
room headed to the goal line.
Get out of there.
Touchdown,
Get out of there.
Razorbacks.
Get out of there.
Lazarus-like comeback
Shut up.
is underway.
Get out of there.
And
Shut
listen,
up and
my
get up
job
out of
is to
there.
get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside.
Shut up
Do
and get
the
up out of
rest.
there.
They'll get in the end zone. Nice
Shut up
catch.
and get up out of
But
there.
finish it with a touchdown.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5.